welcome to the town of Xinji. While its Wikipedia page doesn't really tell us much, I will try to explain you a little bit about Xinji's administrative position. So these are the administrative divisions of Shijiazhuang City. So as I previously explained, districts are more urban. So these four are districts, as well as Luchuan, Luangcheng, Gaocheng, and Yingxing over here. And then it has 13 counties, which are mostly around these districts, and they are more rural. But then you also have cities. You have Xinle, Jinzhou, where I was previously, and Xinji, where I am now. So these are kind of like satellite cities as they are classified here. So Xinji itself seems to have a population of over 600,000, which is quite a lot. Korean bulgogi. Yeah, you kind of notice, even though I would say this is probably the downtown, the center of this city, you notice that it's quite dead. There's very little people around and a lot of places are closed, which was the same thing in the previous town of Jinzhou. But when the heat lets up a little bit and sun starts setting, then the place starts getting alive. It's 41 degrees on here. Scorching. that's the town cinema. I don't know why here this happens every day and at 5 p.m. precisely, but I guess I will kind of welcome it at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a hotel now. It's starting to get late, and then head to my next course first thing tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like 80 or 90% of my numbers started with an even number, and the ones that didn't were either like 5 digits long, basically extending beyond this world's limits, or they were actually taking me to places where I have already been. So we'll stay in this town for now.
So once again, more bullshit took place. The previous night, I stayed in an international hotel. But this time, since that hotel was in the outskirts of the town, in a completely different side of the town where my courts were, I decided to stay in another hotel in the downtown, which is also a big chain, but they didn't label itself as international, so to speak. So I booked a room there, I went there, and then they were like, oh, we don't have any rooms available anymore. And I was like, I already booked the room. And then they were like, oh, we don't have the license to accommodate foreigners. And then I told them the law requiring hotels to have a separate license to accommodate foreigners was abolished in 2002. Plus there is a new law as of May, which forbids hotels from not taking foreigners on the grounds that they are foreigners. And then they were like, hiya. From that point on, they were actually trying to make it work out, but in the end, they weren't successful. There seemed to be some kind of an issue with the registration system or something. But what ended up happening is that they arranged me a taxi to get me to the same international hotel, which is a bit annoying as I wasted my time as well as theirs, but it was acceptable since they paid for the taxi as they realized they were the ones responsible. So all is good. But yeah, about these Chinese hotels that see little to no foreign guests, you just have to be insistent with them and know your rights. because otherwise they will just not accept you. I don't like being that person necessarily. I almost like being a Karen in a way. But I'm just reciting my loss, and once you've walked 30 kilometers in a day, it's 9 p.m. or so, you just want a room. And obviously you don't want to cause any additional headaches to anyone, but yeah, hopefully the system will become more streamlined or something, so that more hotels will have an easier time to register foreigners.
但是奥森大街路口，刚上车的乘客请往里走。
Yeah, I kept loading ports long enough to get to a completely different place to get myself out of here, because I'm getting fucking tired of this place and it's bullshit. Yeah, I'm standing by the Xinji railway station, but this is the northern one, the one for local trains. There's another one a bit more south, for the high-speed trains. Yeah, I'm gonna take the local train, so it's gonna take too long. It will take too long for me to get to all the way to Luliang by today, so I'm going to leave at Taoyuan and stay there for tonight.